Donald Trump made it really clear to Maria this morning that he is no fan of Obamacare. Listen to this.
We have to repeal Obamacare and come up with a much better solution. You know, it's just a disaster. It's turned out to be a disaster. I don't know if you know, but Obamacare really kicks in 2016. The numbers are catastrophic for this country in terms of what it's going to cost. It's unaffordable, and it doesn't work. It's not good. I mean, look at the premiums. Look what's happening to the premiums for people. Look what's happening to their deductibles, how high the deductibles are. I mean, you got to get hit by a Komatsu tractor in order to use it.
He had to say Komatsu tractor, didn't he? He had to say it. Jerry, he went through a lot of items there about what's wrong with Obamacare. Was he accurate in your opinion?
Well, the Komatsu tractor, forget that for a second. But I think he's right on the money. This thing does need to be repealed, and he's more forceful than the Republican leadership, which seems to have backed off of this. But it can be done, in my view. I think he's dead on the money. Look, we've seen costs go through the roof, right? Yeah. Overhead in Obamacare, the government program, 45% of spending this year. Think about it. You give the government a program like this, a fifth of the economy, they're going to spend the money on overhead, paying for bureaucrats. It's exactly what is happening. And we've seen costs for the insurance itself go through the roof.
And he delivered it with clarity. He says this, this, and this. There's no hedging. There's no double talk, you know, Gretchen?
And again, he's appealing. It's a populist message to the American people.
He is?
Yes.
And you don't think he's going to fade, do you?
I do not think he's going to fade.
Is he the candidate for the Republicans?
I think his numbers are going to continue to rise.
Gretchen Carlson, everyone. She said it right here on Varney and Company. But wait, listen to this. Bad news for people who work more than 55 hours a week. We'll get some more out of you, Gretchen.
Yeah, guess what? They have
heart attacks, right?
Yeah, 33% higher risk of stroke, 13% greater risk of developing heart attacks. Now, this could be because they're sitting at a desk longer than people who work 40 hours a week. They also say that when you work longer, you go home and you smoke and you drink more, which could also be factoring into it. I mean, I'm not surprised by this. Listen, people who work longer hours are more stressed, and they don't have as much time to get things done when they do get home.
Tell me the truth, both of you. We are told that television, live television, is a high-stress business, and I believe that's true. But I don't think that's bad stress. I thrive on it, and I think you do too.
I do as well, but I think it's what you're accustomed to, right? I mean, I had performance in my whole life playing the violin all over the place.
That's right,
so that's what made me feel comfortable. I think if you throw somebody into it and they've never done it before, high stress.
Yes.
Different people respond to different things, and I don't think everybody would find it stressless like you do. You respond to that type of stress, but not everybody does.
And only when he's talking about female Viagra, by the way.
I noticed that. There's no stress there, my friend. You seem cool.
He wanted to do every other segment, Georgia.
I think female Viagra will be a wild success, and you don't think it will be a wild success.
Because it's not increasing performance.
You're stressing me out, hon. You're really stressing me out. Quickly, everyone. Enough of that.
I'm not buying it either.
Well, look at Netflix. You're not buying this either. Look at that. Down 7%. That's a huge drop. We're looking for a reason. We're told it's profit-taking, whatever that means. Netflix is still by far the best-performing stock in the S&P 500 this year, but it's way down today. More Varney in a moment.